Yeah, I have people at work doing the fork and the garbage disposal now, so it's nice.
Pretty cool.
I heard one of my coworkers walk by me the other day and be like, and singing to herself. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god, you must have fucking died.
I just stand at the main office doing this.
Hi, this is Stuart, and you're watching Half Dice Will Travel. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, something Waterdeep. One take, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Hey guys, welcome back to Half Dice Will Travel. So, thank you for watching in advance, and let's start another fun episode. There we go.
Okay, so last time we played ginormous explosion happened in Trollskull Alley, killing a lot of people, innocent people. Oh, were they? Wink, wink. Turns out there is more to this mystery, and you guys find yourself back in the tap room of the manor / under construction, looking at each other with glaring eyes. What to do next? So my question is, what do you do? Mark
Okay,
starts
so
with pressing his unmute button.
We did find that necklace piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we also may or may not have heard that somebody went into that one building not very far from us.
Not in the building. They ran into the general direction of a building, but probably on the roofs, since the fireballs dropped into a
Yeah, but it
containing
was
rain.
one of the no, we shared info. So there's the metal guy from the temple.
But there's also the guy who is limping, going towards the bent nail.
Yeah. So we have the guy running away. We have the fireball throwing mechanical dude. We have the necklace of fireballing that we have to give to the inspector, and then there's also the scarecrow situation. Oh, and I said all of that in a dwarfish accent, kind of, because I forgot that's what I do.
And there's the entire shitload of dead corpses being hauled off to...
Yeah, but that's not totally not our problem.
We don't have to give the necklace to the authorities. We just
no, we totally
should.
do.
We could. I mean, they don't. If they don't know it's the murder weapon, how are they going to prove that this particular necklace is the one that's involved in the case? I mean, we could keep it.
No, there's no way. We're not standing in the way of justice. We're trying to open a business. We need to keep our slate clean.
But what if we need
save a few cows / scarecrows?
What if we need it to help with the justice?
Yeah, we need it to help with justice by giving it to the inspector.
That sounds lame.
Well, I don't care what it sounds like.
We could go investigate that building and see if that limping person ran in there.
I mean, can we just go barging into buildings? I thought we were trying to not get in the way of justice.
It's a business.
Well, it's a business.
It's a business, so we should be able to.
We should be able to enter a shop without getting arrested, I think.
Again, he was running in the general direction of, not into the shop.
So, who else knows the spell locate person? Because I don't.
I don't know.
And it's a bloody shame.
Why would I ever need to find a person?
Well, if somebody kills someone else with a fireball, you're trying to find out who did it. It's a pretty useful spell.
Yeah, I don't have that spell. I don't even think I can get that spell, so...
It doesn't sound like a nature spell to me.
Well, I'm able to locate an object, but we don't know what we're looking for, so that's not really helping.
We could do it the old-fashioned way.
Walking over there and looking for ourselves?
No, I was going to say just let the police do it and we just go do something else.
Ah, yeah, we go deal with the scarecrow situation.
Yeah. We could go talk to the dudes, the green people.
You mean the farmers?
No.
I think he means the Emerald Enclave.
Or do you mean like orcs? Because that's racist.
What?
Wait, the Emerald Enclave? No, we already know where we need to go. We have to go to the farm in the south where the crest is from.
Oh, well, we could do that. But we could also ask the for help too.
But we don't need that help, do we?
They might give us
It-
free stuff. I'm in.
Well, it's better if they're indebted to us than we're indebted to them. So it's better to flip it on them, to solve the entire situation, and then hold it over their heads to get favors.
Would it do any harm to look at this building, see if we can find any more clues?
Yalder, you said you could locate objects.
Yeah, I could.
Could you try to locate the letter that we were told the gnome might have had for us that someone stole from him?
Yeah, what do you need? Do you need like a scent? Or like
No, I need to know what the object looks like. So I have to have seen the object or someone describe it to me very, very specific details. So a letter that a gnome was carrying is not gonna work. I'm
we
very
could just
sorry.
go through every letter that any gnome
Every letter on any gnome. Yeah, that should work.
I mean,
Is one of those mechanical creatures considered an object?
Powder.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
If there was one nearby, would that not be possibly the culprit?
Well, possibly, but since he ditched the murder weapon, I'm not sure we can link it. We could eventually start asking around the Temple of Gond, because they're the fuckers who make those things.
We could also not do that.
Well, they make the machines, so they probably know what they're up to.
So the bent nail is not that far from here. We could just go for a walk around the corner and see what we see, and then go from there.
Eliana, are you feeling okay?
No, I spent the entire night cursing you all with my last breath, so now my throat's a bit,
Wait, DM question: did we sleep, or is this picking up right where we left off?
It's right where you guys left off.
Okay, that's what I thought. Eliana just.
I spent the last 5 minutes screaming your angst into the sky, and you know what? Fuck off, Nim.
Well, let's head into the direction of the bent nail, and then if we see something, we can investigate. If we don't see something, we can continue on to the inspector, give him the object, and then continue on to the scarecrow investigation.
Fine, let's get this done then.
All right, I'm down.
Yes, let's be on our way then.
Okay, so first up is Inspector.
First
I think
up
we're
is
the bent nail.
Bent nail.
And nail. Okay.
Nail. Nil? Is it nil or nail?
Nail as in hammer nail.
Nail.
Nail. It's a carpenter's shop.
Well, that's not a very good name, is it?
Where is it on the map, Otter? Is it on?
That you're not a very good.
I'll show you guys.
Yeah, if you want to go to the carpet, you'd like to have them have straight nails or unbreakable nails, but
it is okay. So the bent nail is a bit on the right side of the manor. I put you guys in the map, right? Yes. So following roughly 160 feet to the east, and then going south, you will walk straight into the building. The bent nail has a small wooden sign above the shop's main door, and is bare except for a large bent nail sticking out of it. The front room contains displays of ornate wooden furniture, as well as a selection of bows and crossbows. The walls behind the counter are lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaffs, and shields. There is a male half-elf carpenter and woodcarver at work.
Can I walk around the building and see if I see any signs of blood or any splatters anywhere?
Maybe a perception check.
$22.
You do not see any immediate signs of blood or damage.
Well, he ran this direction, right? Not into the store.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any alleys or any sewer grates or any place someone could slip through and try to get away?
There are several sewer grates or just like lids in the floor here and there. More than enough alleys. I mean, you could have easily just run the road direction. You could have squeezed between this house or this house. There are a lot of outs.
Perhaps we should ask the proprietor of the Bent Nail if they saw anything, and that would narrow our search to beyond the shop or not.
Sure.
I'm gonna
I will
talk to
search.
them.
I will search these houses over here to see if I see any signs while you guys talk to them.
I'm gonna go with Grumac.
Someone else go talk to the Bent Nail person.
Someone with a voice.
I can do it.
Exactly.
I'll go.
Maybe
I'll
Master
follow
Yowler will
Phoenix.
go.
Yeah, I'll follow Phoenix.
Okay, so you guys head in, and you see a half-elf carpenter working on a piece of furniture.
So, explain to me, why is it a bent nail? That's not very useful if you're a carpenter, is it?
He dusts himself off with all the wood shavings, and he puts his tools down, looks at you, says, "First thing I ever made. Funny, eh? Thought I'd make a good sign for my shop."
Amazing. Okay, so I have a question.
Hey.
Did you see a person with a limp coming into your store or running past your store at the time of the explosion just now?
Oh, there was an explosion?
What, you didn't hear the explosion?
No. I usually sing while working, so
You must.
I didn't even hear you guys come in.
You must sing rather loudly to have not heard that explosion. It was.
Oh yes, opera. It's my favorite.
Well, maybe not the explosion then, but certainly the people dying. You could hear the people dying.
People died?
Well, oh yeah, a lot of them.
Hi, I'm Eliana,
Why?
and I'm a big fan of yours already. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, well, I don't. Look, that's not the explosion.
Where?
Well, just in front of your store right here.
Down the way, yeah.
Just
Really?
no, seriously, put your face out the window and you'll see.
He walks over to the window, looks out, looks around, and says, "You don't see anything."
Wait, no, that's still carrying the dead people out there.
Do I
no,
believe him?
They've been long
Do I
gone.
believe him that he has?
Yeah,
no
no,
clue
he's
what's
genuine. And it's like the explosion was here.
Oh, well, I thought the explosion was over. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so that's less weird then.
I mean, it's
Well,
still 5
anyway.
houses over, so.
Anyway, it's a way down the road. So, did you or did you not see a limping person? Wait, what does the person look like? Phoenix. Just a limp. That's all we got.
I mean, I don't think we saw the person, right? We just. No, we didn't. We didn't.
You got the information out
From Fala.
Yeah.
Fala?
Yeah.
Fala?
Oh, well, there you go. You see a person with a limp.
No.
It's a very shady looking person.
No, I can't say I have, sorry.
Did you see a shady-looking person with a limp?
Well, not with a limp, but there are two people walking outside that I don't trust.
Oh yeah, they're with us.
Yeah, is that the orc and the blue skinned guy?
Yeah, the blue skinned one. He's kind of freaking me out.
Yeah. You should be scared of him. He's weird. Okay, so different question.
Yes.
Did you see a nimble right come through here?
What now?
A nimble right.
What's that?
A mechanical man.
No, can't say I have.
Oh well, there you go. So you've been useless but helpful, I think.
Okay. Need any furniture?
Yeah. Not right now though. Orders should be coming in through the guild pretty soon for Trollskull Manor. So
Oh, great. You're the new proprietors?
yeah. Oh yeah,
We
that's
would,
us.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we would
Yeah,
definitely.
very nice to
like
meet you. I'm Yolder Guldrager, head owner of the Skull Manor.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Equal,
totally am. Shut
equal
up.
partner of the
We're
manor.
all
Yeah, we're all
co-owners.
equal. I'm just a bit more equal than they are. So Yalder, remember it. I'm also with the guild, as you can see right here with the guild.
Okay, nice
We
to
will
meet you.
definitely.
I'm Tally Solvenaw, Fellbranch, but you could call me Tally.
Tell you
Tally.
So, how's it been?
well, pretty good, except for like the explosion in front of the door.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's a bit of a bummer, but
good customers service.
well,
Yeah.
not well, we're not open yet
Not yet.
because we're still saving up some money to renovate. But as soon as we open, we're gonna have a big feast, and we'll invite you for a small fee,
Oh,
and it'll be
I'm
great.
still paying off my loans. You
Paying
guys
off
all
your
doing it out of pocket?
Yeah,
You could just
yeah,
get a
because
loan.
no, no, Phoenix, no, we're not doing that. No.
That's fine. I'm not in any particular hurry to open. We don't know the
There you
first
go.
thing about running a bar, so.
Well, you just give the people booze and let them pay for it.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy,
my
actually.
idea of a bar.
Phoenix, I thought you spent time learning how to run a bar, or did you just go pick up children instead?
No comment.
There's a man
Well-
I knew. He's a human. Could be a former barbarian. He's called John Taffer. He knows everything about bars. Lives in the South Ark.
Well, we should
maybe
write
we
that
should
name
maybe
down.
we should talk to John Taffer then. And
Yeah, maybe you should pull back the books, open the bank, yada yada yada.
Wait,
Have
am I
him
missing?
rescue your bar.
Am I missing? Am I missing a joke? Is that a TV show or something?
it was.
TV?
Yeah.
What's a TV?
Yeah, there you go.
So it would be like tavern rescue. Interesting.
Tavern rescue.
Right, well, Tally, you've been somewhat helpful, I guess. Thank you. We do like
No,
to
he's been utterly useless. But
keep-
we get
Shut up,
to use him for other
Hilda.
stuff.
Yes, we definitely like to, keep business local, so we'll make sure to request furniture from your store when we do start furnishing.
Unless there's a different store that sells it to us cheaper, then we'll go there.
I was
I'm just
just
being-
about to say that.
So far, I've been
Also-
drinking at MX, but I mean, if you're a good in,
Who?
welcome to you.
But where have you been drinking?
Oh, Amek, Froon. He recently bought a smaller inn down the road here in Trollskull Alley.
Well,
It's
we'll
far
have to
less
go-
impressive building than you guys have. But he
We'll
turns
have to
it into
burn
a
it
pub.
down,
He
that's
called
it.
it Fern's Brews.
I turn to Hjalda and I quietly say, well, now we know who our competition is. Wink, wink.
Yeah, we're gonna burn them down. I mean, yeah, we'll pay him a visit later and do nothing illegal. No, we won't. But still, we're gonna put him out of business by being more better.
Say, Grumac,
I think I've
Ta-
heard something about your inn. Do you guys have a rat infestation?
No, but we do have a poltergeist. It's amazing. You should come see when we're open.
Oh, it's haunted?
Yeah, but it's a real helpful poltergeist. He
That's
likes
like a hook.
partying and he also likes beer.
He's
So,
our bartender.
I'm not really sure.
no, it's amazing. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Does
You're
he
kind
trust
of
me?
freaking me out.
But does he trust me?
I'm gonna wave goodbye, thank you, Tally, and make my way back outside and see if Grumac and Nim found it.
Alright, goodbye.
Have we found anything?
No.
Well, at least he found the barking dog.
Well, Grumac, we haven't found anything.
A
Been
thought has
talking
occurred
with
to
some
me.
rando. What's you thinking, Grumac? Groomy? Can I call you Groomy? Mac? Mac?
I prefer Grumac, but I'll go as the Mac as well.
All right, the Mac.
Oh shit. Here's the explosion.
He's pretty big. We should call him
Oh,
Big
shit.
Mac.
Well,
oh
what
wow,
are you
that is a
thinking,
big
Big Mac?
explosion.
Mac Daddy?
Well, if that creature threw the fireball from the roofs and went from roof to roof, is it possible he left a trail up there?
It's possible. And it's not only possible, it's likely.
Could you, turn into a tree squirrel and climb up there and check out the roofs?
I don't feel like it.
Then I will have to be a squirrel as well. Can I find the roof that they said that thing was on?
It's opposite of you guys.
I want to do some parkour shit and flip between the buildings and try to get up on top of the roof.
Okay, make me acrobatics.
Don't fail me now. Acrobatics. Don't fail me now. 20.
You flip up there like Jackie Chan.
Oh.
Which roof was he on, or that we think he was on, rather?
Straight across from you guys.
Over there. Okay, so while everyone's in there talking, I'm gonna run over here. Nim will follow me,
I'm gonna
and
follow him on the ground.
I will get up on the roof, and I will look for signs of mechanical feet that would maybe have destroyed some of the ceiling tiles or anything.
Okay, make me an investigation.
Where did you go?
Why does it have to be investigation?
What? Oh, Grumac's
Because you're investigating shingles.
He's all the way.
That would be a 2.
You see anything, Grumac?
I can't see shit.
We weren't looking for shit. Were we looking for shit?
I don't think we were looking for shit, but I can't see anything.
No. You want to just hop down?
I will go to the next roof and see if there's any signs over there.
Okay.
If he would have ran away, he probably would have went backwards off this map, huh?
I'm thinking he went the other way.
You're not here, Eliana. Shut up.
I know, I realized.
Aww.
Oh. I don't think I could jump from that roof to that roof. So I will go backwards and see if there's signs of behind. If I can see, it looks like somebody jumped from one to the other and made some of the tiles go loose.
Make me an investigation.
Yeah, that is just as good. It's a 6.
You find one broken shinger. You do not know whether it was a pigeon or something else.
I will
How about
bring it
now,
down.
Rumac? Did you find the thing?
I found one broken tile, and I hand it to Nim.
Ah, yes. A broken tile.
Unfortunately, I didn't find much,
Well,
but it was worth a try.
you did your best, Big Mac.
Well, maybe we should go back and see what the other people have found.
Hey, I was thinking, maybe once we have our place, since you're cooking things, what if we named all our food after you?
I don't have the intent of putting my name on everything like the dwarf.
I don't know, just Big Mac sounds like a pretty okay sandwich name.
I cook mainly sushi and noodle dishes.
Oh. Oh. A Big Mac would also make a really good noodle dish name, I guess. If it was big.
We'll work on that.
Sushi.
So
Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
I will. Will there be a special sauce?
I like special sauces. And mushrooms.
I will contemplate on the special sauce today when I meditate.
Good on you, Mac Daddy.
Anyway, are we back from the bent nail yet?
And we will. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back. I guess we'll go back in front and wait for them to come out.
Done.
I've had an idea, everyone.
Oh, God.
The woman who told me that she saw the limping man run towards the bent nail was actually from a building down that way. So perhaps he ran around this side of the building, not the side we've already investigated. So perhaps we should just continue going around these buildings the other way to continue checking.
That sounds boring.
I mean, we could also just go back to the scarecrow situation because that guy was
Alright.
useless.
Is it on the way? Could we do both quickly?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Like, we're going to continue going around our block of buildings anyway. Instead of going back the way we came, let's
Well,
just continue this.
I guess we could take a detour through the streets while walking to the farmlands, I guess.
Let's do this then.
Like this way.
All right. So on the way, I would like to keep an eye out for any clues. I'm looking for signs of an injured person coming through here.
Same.
I'm not.
Anything specific you want to try and perceive/investigate?
I'm going to look off to the right and left as we move to see if there's any places where I would slip through trying to get away. And if I could see any, like, obviously they've been injured, maybe they're bleeding, or maybe some of the soot from the explosion rubbed off in the alleyways or something.
Maybe a perception.
I'm looking for any misplaced stones on the ground that someone with a limp may have tripped over.
That's a 13.
You believe that you see some scraping, almost as if somebody fell against a wall not too long ago in this alleyway right here. Like you fell into a plaster wall, probably a couple of nail marks to get himself back up again.
Where was that again?
Right in this alley.
I will go in there and look to see if somebody's hiding in there.
Make me a perception.
15.
You believe you see 2 trash cans rummaging about, moving slightly. You hear a low rumbling voice coming out of it.
There's a rumbling voice in the trash can.
Sound, not so much voice.
Well, perhaps I should kick this can. Give it a fucking kick.
Wilder, I was right behind Grumac. I just can't leave the building.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Oh, you guys are in the building. Awesome. Okay, so
I didn't want Grumac to be on his own.
as you kick the trash can, a cat jumps out, hisses at you, and then bolts off into the alleyway.
I would like to hiss back. That's how Grumac hisses.
Okay. Wait.
So there's no other signs that look like anyone come through. That's fine. It was a good look though. So I'll just join the rest of the group, and I couldn't see anything. Just a couple of cats in there moving trash cans around.
Sounds like fun.
I think they were pretending to be turtles.
Oh,
Were they teenage turtles?
No, nor could they kung fu fight.
Everybody wants kung fu fighting.
Well, that's a shame. Perhaps we should just head back to the tavern and continue your scarecrow mission. I've heard so much.
I think we're already on the way. Master Dwarf, do you know how to get there?
As you guys turn around to set off, a couple of the city watch come over to you, and you notice that one of the griffins is above head. They, a very determined guard walks up to Hjalder. You the one that's in the message?
Alright, that will be me.
Alright, hand it over.
Oh, yeah, great. Who has the necklace of the fireballs for the inspector?
I have it.
Ah, there you go. If you just hand it over and tell the inspector that we at Trollskull Manor are very invested in this entire investigation, as we heard that the gnome was actually coming over to meet us. Well, we don't know him, so just keep us in taps, would you?
We'll get our information from the dead. Now please hand over the fireballs.
Oh, yeah, hand over the fireballs, Phoenix. There you go.
Thank you. And as
Well,
soon as
thank you very
hand
much.
them,
And
within your sentence, they just turn around and walk off.
Well, great, thanks.
Wow, I'm glad we're helping them, Hjalda.
Yeah, I was hoping to meet the inspector. He seems like a nice guy, but you know, justice can be a dick. Nah, let's go to the farm.
Justice can be a dick. I mean, you know where the dude is if you want to go and ask around.
Perhaps after we finish with this farm mission.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys go.
What time is it? I mean, it was the middle of the night. Is it morning now?
It was the morning, right?
It was the morning.
Oh,
when
it was
the
just.
explosion happened.
Oh, so it was just early morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So now it's
Misunderstood.
late morning.
Right, misunderstood. Sorry about that.
So you guys are heading back to Undercliff.
Yep. It was a farm belonging to some guys.
Well, I thought we were trying to go to the Emerald Enclave to tell them what we'd found.
I don't believe we know where they are.
Yeah, we don't know where the Emerald Enclave is. Also, we haven't totally figured out what happened, right? Because there were these scarecrows with the crest on it. So I did some researching, and the crest belonged to a farmstead down south somewhere. Wouter, help me, I don't remember.
There is a farmstead far, far south, next to the Southcliff Way, right here.
Yeah, somewhere over there. It was one of these 3 big ones.
Wouter, as an elf from the Feywild, I feel like I would probably know where to find the Emerald Enclave.
You'd know. They're in the woods outside of Waterdeep. They're not that hard to find.
All right, guys. Well, once we need to find the Emerald Enclave, I do know where they are.
Oh, great. Well, and then when we figure this entire thing out, we can go over there and demand some payment. Oh,
Yes.
payment. Oh, sorry.
Onwards then, and as we're heading to the farm on my lyre, I want to play like some real like country hick sounding music.
I don't know why, but your music offends me now. And I don't want to be near a forest or a river.
All right, I can switch it up.
I don't know why, but I got a strong urge to like paint a fence.
There's no
All right.
pigs on this farm, right?
Sorry? There's no what?
I was joking. I was asking my friends. There are no pigs on this farm, right?
I certainly hope not. Does anybody know, any of you local people know anything about this farm before we go barging in there?
Well, I only know that that's the farm with the same crest as the scarecrows. That's all I know. I don't really go out to the farms. Usually the farmers go into the city when they buy supplies and tools
Flies,
and such.
motherfucker.
Supplies and tools. We have a deliverers guild that does the delivery. So at the foraging guild, we just make the tools and they bring them over.
Do you have any friends in the Deliverers Guild who could give us some information?
We could just come and see. We're already on our way.
Should we have a story of why we're coming to see them?
Well, I thought we could just tell them that we're investigating the scarecrow business.
But
And
what if it's
probably we'll
them?
run into some scarecrows if we're going over there.
If you want a cover story, Grumac, we could always ask about supplies for our future pub, depending on what this farm has.
Right, like chickens and grain and such.
We could tell them we're
Oh,
from
right.
like the Scarecrow Inspection Guild.
Yeah. If we give it a slightly different name, I'll bet it work. I mean, there's a lot of guilds. They all have ridiculous names. It'll work. So we'll just say we're with the Guild of Farming Supply Inspection Duties Scarecrow Division, and we'll be fine.
I like it. Let's go with this.
So we're the Scarecrow Division. That's what we're running with.
Well, yeah, if you want to be all roundabout about, we could also just go there and say the Emerald Enclave asked us to investigate the scarecrows. But that would be too easy, I guess.
Well, why don't we go to the farm and see what sort of reception we're looking at in the first place? They could be super friendly.
Maybe they'll give us a scarecrow to put in our own yard.
Why would we need a scare? Whatever. Anyway, let's go.
One of their haunted scarecrows.
Yeah.
Well, first off, for shits and giggles, but
All right, so let's head to this farm then.
Yes, let's.
On the way there, would one of you guys just describe to me what the scarecrow looked like so I can minor illusion the similar scarecrow to show the person if we need to?
It was like a completely normal scarecrow.
Oh, all right. At least it had like markings on it.
Didn't I send you guys or show you guys a picture of it?
they were pretty
You
evil
probably did when
scarecrows.
I wasn't there.
Yes, Eliana was working on her comedy routine.
My
That's true.
amazing comedy routine.
But we don't want to show them the evil scarecrow. We're just here to look at normal scarecrows because we're the scarecrow division.
All right. Never mind then. Let's go.
I'll put it in chat anyway, so you can at least see it. There you go.
Oh yeah, that looks like a normal scarecrow. Sure.
Well, they
No,
didn't
but
look normal
they
when
actually
they tried to kill
look
us, but
they
the
look
rest of the
pretty
time they look
normal.
normal.
Yeah, they look pretty normal until they start moving.
Okay. All right.
So I know it's a very long walk to the farm, but are we there yet?
I mean, yeah. Every time I wanted to start, one of you guys said, wait, I want to... Alright. Fine by me. Okay, so it's actually a dairy farm. They have a lot of cows, a lot of cattle, a couple of pigs just for shits and giggles. And a lot of them are working in the fields with the cows right now.
I suspect they're killing the competition.
I thought killing cows was the point of farm.
Yes, the scarecrows did seem to attack the cattle, didn't they?
Alright. So these people should be really afraid about all these scarecrow stories, right? Because they're attacking the cattle and they have a lot.
Is there a main farmhouse we can go to find someone to speak with?
Absolutely.
Well, why don't we do that instead of chasing everyone down in the field?
Yeah, that seems more efficient. Let's do it her way. Are there any scarecrows surrounding these cows?
No.
Well, would be too obvious if there were, if there were, I guess.
I don't know much about farming, but would they even need scarecrows to watch over cows?
Well, no, they probably wouldn't. So if there were any, it would be super obvious that there's something afoot.
Well, we can talk to the main farmer then.
Right, so let's head to the farmhouse.
Alright, let's go to the farmer and talk to the... Louder!
To the
we need
farmer?
you to be a farmer.
I am Farmer Joe. Joe Average. Welcome to my milk farm. Want to buy some yogurt?
Okay, first question. Does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? Or does it not?
No, not my milkshake, but my wife's sister's does.
Is it better than that?
Definitely, yes.
Damn right, it's better. Jesus.
I suddenly feel inspired to write a song.
Welcome to Pop Culture Dungeons and Dragons references.
Welcome to hell.
Samesies.
All right, Farmer Joe. I believe my colleagues here have some questions for.
Yes.
How have your scarecrows been?
We do not own scarecrows. We run a cattle farm.
No, yeah, what my
Here on this
associate
clipboard I'm
is
holding,
trying to
you
ask is,
do.
so how are your cows, and did you hear anything about the rumors of the scarecrows killing cattle up north?
Yeah, I guess I heard a couple of things, but I don't know if anything's true. I mean, I haven't lost cattle.
How do you scare the crows away
haven't.
from your cattle without any scarecrows?
I mean, I've never seen a scarecrow pick up a cow before, or a crow. So, I mean, you know.
Well, the scarecrows they're not picking up the cows. They're slaughtering them.
Oh, really? Oh, that's not what I heard, but okay.
Do you recognize this symbol, Farmer Joe? And I'll show him the symbol.
Oh yeah, that's our family crest. It's pretty much in every product we produce.
Well,
What else do you produce?
You
Yeah.
know, you mean like yogurt, milk, sour yogurt, cheese, all kinds of cheese, lots of cheese. Pretty much everything made out of dairy.
Do you,
Dairy.
do you produce scarecrows?
Have you ever made a scarecrow
no.
out of dairy?
Why would we ever do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
I mean,
Do you have something to hide?
I have something to hide because I don't make scarecrows. That's
Yeah,
not a
don't-
very legitimate business model.
No, don't listen to our idiot. I mean, our associate. So, question, because we happen to know that the scarecrow incident. Well, it's not a rumor; it's something that's really happening.
Oh really?
We found one of the scarecrows, and it had your crest on it. So that's why we're investigating over here.
Yes,
And
and
is any of this doing anything to this man, or is he just blank facing me? Can I insight him for?
You can insight him.
Yeah, fucker. I trust nothing.
I would also like to furrow my eyebrows and stare at him and think if he's telling the truth.
Sure thing.
Nim, I think you're doing a great job as a detective.
I'm doing
You
the.
believe
good
that he
inspector,
is
bad
true
inspector.
in what he says?
Farmer Joe, is this
Just-
your farm, or does somebody else
A
own it?
moment.
I mean, I'm married, so my wife pretty much owns everything. But
See,
yeah, you could say it's my farm.
I
Does your
could,
wife
but
have
would
bones
I?
of straw?
I mean, I would.
Does your wife know more about what might be going on? I know wives tend to know.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in like 3 weeks. We had a big falling out on pricing of our milk bottles.
Is that right? And where might we find your wife?
Probably with her sister or her mother. That's where she usually goes when she's mad.
You seem really open about your interpersonal relations with your wife. Are you just using that false transparency to hide what you're really doing with your milk bottles?
No.
I'll be
Where
the judge of that.
where is your mother-in-law and your sister-in-law? Like whereabouts would your wife be staying with them?
Her mother lives in Waterdeep. So her sister still lives with her mother. You know.
I'm sorry, sir. We'll ask the questions here.
That wasn't a question.
I think
I'll
he
be the
meant
judge of
me.
that.
Oh no. Somewhere in Waterdeep. Waterdeep's rather a large city. Could you narrow that down for us a bit?
There's Yelder's insight.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
23, you
where that
motherfuckers.
was.
You believe that so far he's been genuine.
Okay, what about the wife bit?
It's same.
Guys, I think we want to be looking more at the wife in this situation.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for your time. If you don't mind, we're gonna ask around, ask your farmhands and maybe your wife some questions, because we really want to figure out what's happening with the cattle up north and the scarecrows.
Farmer
So
Joe,
keep
what
your, keep
That's
your
fine.
cows and your people safe, and well,
What
good
is
business to you.
what is your wife's name?
Maria.
Oh,
Maria.
it's not average Joette.
Just
Do
to
you-
clarify, you don't need to keep any of your cows safe if you try to eat them. That's allowed.
What?
Do you have an address where we may find your mother-in-law?
I think she lives somewhere over Codling.
Codling.
Yeah,
What's your
16 or 18, I think.
I'm familiar
your
with
wife?
Cod Lane.
I'm usually in the fields or working with my cattle. I don't get to visit the in-laws that much.
You've been very helpful, Farmer Joe.
Have I?
Thank you for your time.
Is
Wouter,
there any
what's the
form of compensation then for all?
Wouter, what's the
Yes.
name of this
Uh,
farm?
We won't steal your cows.
You
Have a good
already
day.
pay us with your
You're
taxes.
the one stealing the
We'll be on
cows?
our way.
Well, that's a dumb thing to say. No, we just thank you for your time, and the compensation is thank you. And out we
You've
go.
already paid us with your taxes, so we'll be on our way.
We will consider using your milk for our business
No
once we
purchase
open.
necessary. Unless it turns out that you're evil or your wife's evil, then we won't use your milk.
I mean, I'm sure my wife's evil. I've been married to her for over 30 years.
Is there
Please take
anything
more
else you want to tell us
say
about
his
your
wife is
wife?
evil.
Is your wife magic or
Besides the fact that she's evil.
yeah? Other than that,
Yeah, she's freaking magic. She always knows when I'm lying. Always knows best. Always argues that she knows everything more better than me.
Yeah, we should
Sounds like a
definitely go
sorceress
talk
to
to
me.
the
Let's
wife.
go burn her.
right? Okay. Thank you again, Farmer Joe.
If she were a woman, if she
I'm
weren't
very-
a woman, if she were a man, I'd call her a dick. I love her, but she's a dick.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I'm very
Well.
sorry for your loss, sir.
The fuck?
And then I turn to leave.
Okay, bye.
That was me implying that your wife might die later.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, do we want to go talk to some of the farmhands before we head all the way back into the?
Well, I also think we need to put a baseline down here, so everybody has to shut up when we're talking to people because you're weird, and then maybe Grumek can give some advice, and then maybe Phoenix can speak, and I'll do the rest because I mean talking about burning people's wives is not gonna make him cooperate at all.
I mean, he already cooperated. I figured we were kind of past the need to get him to cooperate.
Well, yeah, but maybe we have to go back and ask him a different question, and he'll just think, "Oh, that is the blue asshole that tried to burn my wife."
I mean, he said himself that he hates his wife, so really, we're doing him a favor.
No, but well, wifey. Okay, well, you get to stand outside, and I hope it rains.
I'm just
Let's go
sure
find the
why
wife.
it's sidelining me.
What the fuck?
So we're going to find the wife now.
Well, if she is invested in this business as much as it sounds like, she'll probably know a bit more about the disappearing cows. He doesn't seem to be too worried, but it's a real threat. So,
Is no
well,
one
I
else?
would.
Is no one else considering the fact that it might be the wife doing this to get back at the husband because they're angry at each?
Do you think maybe?
Well, she's not
mind
hurting
controlling
the
him?
husband, but she's improving their own business.
Right, but
I mean, it's evil, but
Yeah,
it's
I agree with Hjalder. I mean, she's actually just helping their business. She's not doing anything to get back at her husband.
Yeah, they're killing other people's cows so that there's not competition, Eliana.
well, he got it right. Nim, you get to stand on the inside again.
I think poor Nim was just trying to do like a good cop, bad cop kind of deal.
Yeah, I was trying to I was trying to make them not want to comply with me so that they'd be more willing to comply with you.
Oh, that's a thing. Oh, well, that sounds
I was killing
ridiculous.
your
But, okay.
competition.
All right.
It also throws them off if I'm like asking all these crazy weird questions and then you ask them something
Well,
reasonable.
maybe you should be a little less good at that because you're throwing me off a bit as well.
See, it's working.
Yeah. Well.
Dropped my pen.
Well, let's go find this wife. Perhaps she's the one making the scarecrows.
We should bring a clipboard this time because if I tell them that I've got something on my clipboard, then it'll be weird because I'm not holding one.
I'm sure we can find a clipboard.
Right.
So I guess we will
You see
head-
one. You see one hanging near a stable with a couple of cow names on it. Probably the inhabitants of the stable that as like a checklist where people sign off who they cleaned
looks
when they
important.
fed.
I'm gonna take it.
Please don't steal stuff.
Yes, stealing is
We're the
illegal
div-
in Waterdeep.
We're the Scarecrow division. We are performing a Scarecrow investigation.
Yeah, but we're not really, and also the guards will kill us. Well, you, but still.
I'll leave 2
mean,
copper.
They'll try.
That'll be recompense for the clipboard.
So-
Tuppence.
You can also just, like, grab a piece of wood from the side of the road and I'll turn it into a clipboard for you.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
But I already paid for this one.
Well, you can take your money back. It's a refund.
Yeah, there you go.
I take my money back.
No refunds.
I wanted to grab his money, no refunds.
I take the clipboard back.
God damn it.
The clipboard is now my monk weapon.
I specialize in clipboard.
Do you have clipboard proficiency?
Does Hjalder or Phoenix know where this address is? Like, could you guys take us there?
Phoenix would know the street for sure.
Yep.
Okay, we're following Phoenix.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
So we will follow Phoenix to whatever this street is.
16 or 18 Cod Lane. Watch us go into knock on one of them, and then the guys inside are like gangsters and kill us. That's what I'm expecting.
Okay, so Cod Lane is a pretty grimy street. It's right off the dock. A lot of dock workers live there. The smell of fish penetrates your nostrils as you walk around there, except Phoenix, probably, since she's used to the smell. There are a lot of people there living on the streets. It's decrepit, it's decayed. The fronts of the houses are not in the best of shape. And as you stand in front of a black door on 18 Cod Lane, what do you do?
I'm gonna knock on the door. Do like the police knock, like the bump, 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 bump.
He said it was 16 or 18. Well, I guess we already knocked.
Yeah, I already knocked. I can't unlock a door.
Deep from within the building, you hear someone screaming, "Who dat?"
It's this scarecrow division. We're here to inspect your scarecrows.
I ain't got no scarecrows.
Well, my clipboard, which I actually have now, holding a clipboard, you can't see it because you won't open the door, says you do have scarecrows.
All of a sudden, the door flies open. A big ass hand reaches for your clipboard. Your clipboard don't see shit! And she breaks it off the wall. Now, who the fuck are you?
We're
Well,
gonna charge you
ma'am,
for
that's
that.
destroying other people's property, and that's legal in the city of Waterdeep.
And I don't
So,
give a
call me
shit
up.
about what's legal.
Oh, well, I'm writing that. I would write that down on my clipboard, but somebody broke it.
You can write it on my ass. You got anything specific you want to talk about, dick?
You'll have to turn around, man.
I was napping.
Who?
Okay, so what kind of person are we looking at here? Except for
Does the-
She
me.
is the
We're trying
biggest,
to racially profile
near
her.
orc proportions human female that you've ever seen. She is a mid 40, starting 50s, probably. Slightly gray haired, bent over. She has a small hump on her back, looking directly at you.
I'm sorry, we're looking for a Miss Joe.
Do you have 2 daughters that live here with you?
Hell, I didn't make no babies.
I think
All right,
maybe we
then.
have the wrong house, Yalda.
Sorry to have bothered you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Well,
try and grab the pieces of my clipboard off the ground.
I don't care about the law. What?
I just push us all back.
Well, that's the most vilest woman I've ever seen. I
No,
oughta.
that's your
I
mama.
oughta.
Hey, I push as I kind of like push everybody away from the door. As soon as we're all clear of it, I use thaumaturgy to slam the door.
Hey,
Oh
George.
no, you didn't.
Let's go.
wait, Siord, can you fix
Yes,
this?
let's run all the way next door
cast
to the other
mending
house we
on
have
the clipboard.
destroyed.
You know,
You see, it's the most useful spell ever.
that spells phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
manly.
write down that she doesn't care about the law here. We're just gonna leave a
Yeah,
note in case any
Also,
murders happen
your
around.
clipboard has a beard now. That's what.
Okay, that's weird.
I guess we will
man,
try
yeah.
16 Cod Lane now.
I'm gonna run up before anyone can stop me and do my police officer knock. Bah, 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 bah. Open up! It's the Scarecrow division.
There are no sounds coming from inside.
Well, no one's home. I guess that's when we raid the place, right? That was the plan.
What about
Well,
the windows?
Yeah, I was thinking we could look through a window. Well, at least you could.
As you look through the window, you see nothing. There's nobody home, for as far as you can see.
It's oblivion.
Is it empty, or is there furniture, or...
It's furnished. You can look into the diner, the living room, everything. It's just there's nobody home. For as far
What
as
So
time of the day is it?
Are we breaking in?
it's roughly the start of midday.
I'm gonna try the front handle.
Is there any basement windows?
And the
I'm
door's
gonna try.
locked.
The door's locked. Okay.
They could be out running errands. Should we try the next house down and see if they know their neighbors?
Well,
Sure.
that's a good idea.
I'm gonna run up and police knock on that door too on 15 Cod Lane. Bah, 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 bah. Scarecrow division, open up, please.
15 wouldn't be 14.
Should be 14.
Yeah.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
Nim, you're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, I run across and then knock on 14. I thought we were their neighbors, like across neighbors, or whatever. I'll knock on 14.
A servant opens the door.
Hi, we're from
Servant?
the
What
Scarecrow
kind of?
division.
A
We're taking
servant?
Scarecrow taxes.
How the hell?
In this area,
Yes.
Are you the resident at this address? 14. 14 Cod Lane.
Oh no, that's Sir Bigglesworth.
Sir Bigglesworth, right. It says that on my clipboard. We're here to collect a scarecrow tax and conduct a scarecrow census.
That's pretty weird, seeing as Mr. Bigglesworth is a sea captain, and I've never heard of a scarecrow being on a ship.
Well, how else are you going to keep crows off your ship, stupid? You want me to ask the questions? Because I know what I'm talking about.
what I believe my associate is trying to say, sir, is we're looking for some information about your neighbors. We're looking for information about Maria and her sister and her mother.
Oh,
Did you kill them?
That's not
That's an
what we were
audacious
wondering.
thing to say.
That's not what we were wondering, sir. I don't think that you murdered anyone.
But if
seem
you
like a
did
very
kill them and you
upstanding
tell us
individual.
now, we will reduce your sentence.
Him. No.
I do not believe that you are who you say you are, and I refuse to cooperate to any further questioning. Good day.
Well,
I
we've got
can
the
ask-
official
Sir,
seal of the Scarecrow Division right
wait.
here.
Sir,
Never hold
so,
it up, hold
okay,
it up, let me see.
Phoenix, could you take Nim over there and have him investigate a lamppost? So, sir,
Come on, Nib. Let's go over here, Nib.
I'm very sorry about my associate. We're actually just a group of adventurers asked by the Emerald Enclave to investigate some problems in the farmlands.
Okay.
To be, and they asked us to
That's a
investigate.
very
some-
odd way to introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Our friend may have ingested some.
I agree. He's just
mushrooms.
he's a he's a ride along. He's a special
I-
friend, as in
I
like,
do apologize.
look,
Yes.
there's our friend and he is special. So, back to our Emerald Enclave business. We're looking for Maria because we want to ask her some questions. Do you know where she usually is around this time?
To be honest, I haven't seen any of them for quite a while.
Now they do normally live next door, correct? At number 16 Cod Lane.
Yes. Well, her mother does.
Right.
Well,
And
you
how
haven't
long
seen
has it
any
been?
of them in a while.
No, I can't say I have now. I
Did-
thought they
did-
were on the farm. They usually are this time of year.
all of them.
Yes.
Wait, didn't the farmer tell us that they weren't?
He
there?
did. He did. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your time. We
Do
got
I-
some business
Do I trust
elsewhere.
him? Hold on. Do I? Do
Oh,
I
that's a
trust
good
him?
question.
Do I believe him?
I'm
Maybe
gullible
insight.
as shit. I would probably also insight.
Yeah, I'm not very insightful, but I'll. Hjalda, you want to take a shot at this?
20. 24.
Eliana, you believe that he's 100% genuine.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Hjalder, you believe that he is bending the truth quite significantly, but
quite a lot.
probably because he has the intention to preserve some kind of privacy, not with any ill intent.
Okay,
Hjalda,
sir.
what kind of feeling are you getting? Do you think
Sir,
he's...
listen. So, if they're at the farm right now, you haven't seen him in a while. Are you sure you don't remember anything else? Because it's important. The investigation we're doing could lead to the downfall of the entire farm if we don't help him in time. So it's really important that we find him.
I cast suggestion on the servant, and I suggest that he answer our questions.
Tell us everything.
Okay, click it.
I am.
And
While
you
while
wouldn't even know.
while everybody is over there talking to the servant, I am off to this corner with Nim, and I say, "Hey, Nim, can you make fire like in your hand?"
What? No, that sounds actually really cool. No, I can't do that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I mostly do like wind stuff.
Oh,
know?
sure,
You know.
that makes
You
sense. Yeah.
Would it be racist if I asked if you could do that?
No, I can't, but it seems like I can make fire do stuff. It's weird.
Well, if we just like, why do you ask? Why do you want me to put fire in my hand?
Because I just recently discovered that I can control
What's
fire.
your DC?
Why do you need to control fire?
I don't know. I just can.
Is this a general question or is this a specific?
13.
I was just curious.
Haha.
Ah,
Jesus.
Okay, so he does not know, and he looks you in the eye and says, "I believe your suggestion is dumb."
Well. Okay, so my moving statement was just swept under the rug because of her suggestion, I guess.
Your what movement statement?
you can try again.
Well, as I was saying, sir, it's very important that you tell us the truth here because we're trying to help save her farm from going under. So you're actually being. You would be a great neighbor if you help us to help her. Help us to help her. Help us to help her.
It is not my place to debate the private matters of my neighbors.
But you do know the private matters of your neighbours in this one, don't you? You nosy little. I mean, good sir, you should really help us. We're just trying to do the good thing here.
Make me a persuasion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a real persuasive character. It'll be fine.
Right.
Phoenix would help, but she's off to the side with Nim.
I just stand there nodding. Am I helping? Is
Yeah,
this helping?
of course you are.
Is this helping one?
Yeah, I would click the button, but the character sheet takes some time. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now scroll and click.
Scroll and click.
Scroll and click.
A 15
15
gets you.
persuasion.
He gets a little bit uneasy. And says, "Well, the only thing I know is that I overhear them, or her, screaming to her mother about his behavior and his trash attitude towards her, but, well, They haven't been home for a couple of days, or at least I've never really seen them leave either.
Wait, so they could still be in there, but hurt or something?
Or dead.
Sir, do you have a spare key to our house? We could go in and check if they're okay.
I'm not giving you a spare key to one of
No,
my
you
neighbors.
don't have to give it to us.
Burglars.
You can come along with us if you want.
I'm not going
Oh,
along.
We would be horrible burglars, just standing here with my badge of the guild and on broad daylight with a weird blue guy in the street.
I am not
Seriously.
participating in any form of aiding home invasion.
Well, it's not home invasion. It's reasonable. Well, I don't know the book by heart. Well, I do, but I don't know it in English. So
Uh,
we just want to check if she's safe.
Perhaps we could clear it with Captain Bigglesworth. Where is he?
Last we've heard of him, he was on a sea voyage, and he left nearly 2 years ago.
Well, that
So-
seems about right.
Okay, so you're a servant for this household that has no master for the past 2 years. Is that correct?
Correct.
So one could ascertain that this is, in fact, pretty much your house at this point.
No, it's Mr. Bigglesworth's house.
Right.
Yeah, right. You just live here.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
You don't know where Mr.
serving.
Bigglesworth is.
What?
He
Who are
could
you?
return any day.
Oh yeah.
Or not. You never know.
Wait, how long? What? It doesn't matter. We. Okay, well, sir, thank you for your time, and we'll go find something less conspicuous to do. Thank you very much.
While they were talking, Grimmack will go over to Phoenix and Nim, and he'll say, "From what this man is saying, it doesn't look like anyone has entered or left the house in days. I think we need to get in there."
Do you want me to go try to open it?
I had a different plan. Maybe somebody could let us in. Somebody that could turn into, like, a spider or something. And I look at Nim.
I mean, I could also just try to pick the lock.
Well, if a guard walks by and sees you picking a lock, that could be trouble. But nobody
don't think
stops
I-
a spider from climbing into a house.
I don't think I've ever turned into a spider before. Do we want to do this in broad daylight?
We could just go around the corner and you can poof.
I'll try, but if I get the leg number wrong, don't make fun of me for it.
It's okay,
So-
Nim. You're gonna be small. I don't think anybody will notice.
Wait,
Alright, if you
if-
say so.
If he's going to crawl in there as a spider, wouldn't it be faster to just, less conspicuous if he just checks the house as a spider and then comes out to tell us what's in there?
That could be as well.
Yalder, when did you get over here?
Well, since Grumac left at the end of the conversation, I just followed him over here.
You scared me. Don't do that.
I was just taking a moment to thank the servant whose name I wanted to get. Hint, hint. Sir, what is your name? Thank you for your help. Silence! You are mute all of a sudden.
Why do you need my name? I do not
I
feel
like-
comfortable by this questioning. Your attempts to
Even
need
your
it for the
name.
persuade me into
scarecrow
giving you
census.
keys. I am not aiding any burglary, and I'm certainly not
Do you
giving
not
my
think-
name.
Do you not think it seems sort of suspicious that you won't give us your name? Perhaps I should let the guards know that you've been inhabiting this house for 2 years without a master, when it's not even your home.
Well, perhaps you should do so, because I'm not inhabiting his home. I've got my own home. I only serve here.
You show up here every day to do nothing, and then
Yes,
go home
that's
to your
technically
own
what a
home.
normal job does, madam.
All right, I'm done with you. Have a great day, sir. Goodbye. And
I wish I
turn around
could
and
wish
go
you the same, but no.
join
I
my
wish you a horrible
friends.
day. You're a horrible woman.
I plunk my lyre with like a very discordant note as I walk away.
And you're not a very good bard. That was off.
I did that
Well-
on purpose.
That's what they all
You-
say.
Thank you.
Well, he seems like an agreeable person. Okay, so
So agreeable. So now that I've joined you all, what are we thinking?
yeah, we're gonna turn
once
him
again-
into a little cow and put him in the building.
Once again, I'm gonna save the
A little
day.
cow.
All right, you're going to turn into a little cow. That's fantastic.
A little cow with twice as many legs, half as many legs. How many legs does the spider have?
8 legs, Nim.
Well,
It has 8.
Typically 8 legs. Yeah.
Unless you rip a few off.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
I
I don't
wish-
know.
Well, I was trying to
not a-
appeal to Nim's sense of.
I'm kind of new to this, but I feel like if I rip
Despondency.
a leg off as a spider, I'll come back with less legs.
We won't rip any of your legs off.
Yes, be very careful.
I need you to promise me that. And if you
I
could all like
promise.
everybody like form a circle around me and like face outwards, so I have like some privacy.
We could also just go into an alleyway or something
Yeah,
instead
is
of
there,
doing
like,
this in the middle of the street.
A backyard or
You could
something.
not. I'm just gonna go in the alley by myself, and then I'll.
Yeah, that's even better. So, do you need us close for this? Or, I mean, it's pretty weird if we just stand around here.
I don't know.
How are you going to
Um,
get into the house? Have we found a crack for you to enter
I mean,
through?
I was gonna crawl.
While Nim is transforming,
My plan.
Grumac will look to see if there's a crack, a window that has, or a door that a spider can
It's
squeeze
not-
under.
It's not hermetically sealed, so you could, like, there are a lot of cracks, both in the doors, under the door, in the windows, in the corners.
I'm gonna go turn into a spider.
Okay. You transform into a spider with 3 legs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's plenty.
Well,
So I guess
I
I'm kind of just hobbling
Yeah.
along.
Jesus.
You're pretty much like dragging your other 2 legs behind you.
Thinking
I'm just
to
thinking
yourself, I
myself,
could
"Damn it, I
use
knew
more
I'd mess this
legs.
up."
Can we like find a spider that he could look at and transform into one with full amount of legs?
Probably.
I
Wait,
find
I
a
got-
spider.
my bite attack as a spider has a 5-foot reach. That's absurd.
It's a vicious spider.
For something with 3 legs.
Isn't a 5-foot reach just the guy standing next to you?
He's just
Yeah.
a jumpy
But
spider.
for a spider, which is like super, super small,
Because I'm tiny.
you're a jump spider.
Jesus.
Well, should
I
one of us
think
hold?
y'all are just gonna walk a block or two to be less conspicuous
Okay.
instead of standing in front of the building watching it.
So, Core, you drag
be weird.
yourself into the hallway. There is a room to your left, which is a dining room, a room to your right, which leads to the living room, and a stairwell going up.
I'm gonna take the stairwell.
Okay. Do you transform back, or do you do this as a spider?
I stay a spider in case somebody notices me.
Okay. So, taking for fucking ever to get up there, what is the rest of you guys doing for the next 2 to 3 hours?
Are spiders really slow?
Now.
It's
No,
only
they're not
20.
that slow. And they
I
can
got
climb on
so
walls.
small.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've watched spiders.
It's not 2
Well,
hours,
a
but is
normal-
there anything specific you guys want to
I think
do in the period of time that Core is up there?
Halder had the right idea. We'll just kind of like walk off to the side, kind of look non-conspicuous, maybe look at some shops, just kind of, oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah,
whatever's
exactly.
in that window, and but kind of, I want to try to keep the house in question in sight in case I see Core coming out of that alley.
I would like to walk the other way down the road, keeping an eye out, and in the meantime, casting minor illusion and creating a sign that says an asshole works here and putting it above the door at number 14 Salt Lane.
Jesus.
Okay. You don't really agree with most people in Waterdeep. I don't know if you've noticed, but
No. I do, but, it's a great party. Party down in
People
Waterdeep.
don't like me. I can't help it.
You're
What's your
supposed to be
charisma?
the charismatic character. This is bullshit.
Well, in her defense, her performance check for her comedy routine, he didn't let her roll anything. He just told her she was terrible. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so, Core, as you reach the top of the stairs, you have three options. There are three doors in front of you: left, front, and right.
I'm gonna take the door on the left.
Okay. As you crawl under it, you end up in a bedroom that has two beds that have not been made.
Sloppy. Is there anything in particular in this bedroom that I should be taking note of?
Maybe perception.
Besides that, that's gonna be a big old fat 15.
On one of the boards on the wall, on the shelves, there's a jewelry box that catches your eye.
Ooh. I'm gonna skitter up to that jewelry box.
For your perspective, it's a huge ass jewelry box.
It's pretty big. Is there anything cool in it?
It's closed.
Well, can I try and open it as a spider?
Probably not.
With your 3 legs.
All right, I'll just make a mental note of it and move on.
Okay. There's nothing special in the room.
I'm gonna leave and then go in the center door.
Okay, you're in the bathroom.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the bathroom and go to the right
Make me a
door.
perception check.
I'll make a perception check before I leave the bathroom.
No, after leaving the bathroom, when you end up back in the.
Oh, okay. Hallway perception check. That's a natural
From
20.
the
Roll 20.
door that you've not
Ooh.
yet, you hear a faint buzzing sound.
Does this sound like an insect type of buzzing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna get big, turn back into a man, and then open the door on the right.
Okay. What immediately hits you is the smell. It is the smell of rotting, decomposing flesh. In front of you is an extremely macabre scene. There are three flesh bags on the floor that do not hold any form, shape, or size of a bone left in them. They have been completely deboned. Blood is everywhere, and flies are feasting on the corpses.
All right, I'm gonna slowly walk out of that room and down the stairs and kind of just peek my head out the front door and look for my friends.
Front door's still locked.
I'm gonna unlock the front door.
How?
Is there like a...
There's no key on the inside.
Oh, there's no mechanism?
No.
And then I guess I'm gonna can go up and look for a key. I'm gonna go back to the corpse room
Okay.
and see if maybe there's a corpse key.
You want to investigate the corpses?
I'm gonna investigate the corpses.
Okay.
As
Maybe
soon
an
as roll
investigation.
20 lets me. That's a critical failure.
As you are reaching in and around through flesh bags. A lot of rotting blood and gunk comes on your hands and arms until the point that you're completely covered in a lot of this crap. But you're not able to find anything that even remotely resembles a key.
Yeesh, and that was with the critical failure. That's more like a success to me. I guess I'll go check the bedroom. I'm gonna go look in the jewelry box.
It holds a golden sigil in exactly the same form that was on the scarecrow.
Ooh. I'm gonna try and open it. Does it open?
It's locked.
Oh, okay. We go back downstairs. What were the other rooms? There's a dining room
And a living room.
and a living room. I'm gonna look through the living room.
Okay. For a key?
Yes.
Okay. Make me an investigation.
It's a 7.
You do not find a key.
I'm gonna go check the dining room.
Make me an investigation.
You're really good at this key finding
It's
business.
21. But
You
it's
do
not
not
there.
find a key.
Investigator.
I'm gonna go check the bathroom.
Yeah, that's where I normally keep my keys.
Make me an investigation.
That's a 4.
Find shit.
I do find shit.
You find shit. No, you do not find a key in the bathroom.
All right. I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna go back downstairs. Is there like a window facing outwards to the street?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to that window and try and see if I can see my friends.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just be like pointing at the door and try and get their attention.
Nobody's paying attention to you. They're all lawyering about watching window shops. I think one of them is doing some acts of vandalism on the neighbors.
It's an illusion, and I think we were checking. We were checking in periodically to the
I'm
house.
gonna like I'm gonna use gusts to try and just like do a gust of wind on their backs to maybe try and get them to turn around.
I mean, the window's still closed for now.
Well, but I can create a gust of wind in a different place as long as I can see it.
Doesn't have to emanate from out of you.
If it's a harmless sensory effect, then no, because the
Okay.
range is 30 feet.
Sure, I guess. You seize the air and compel it to create one of the following effects. At a point you can see within range. Okay. Okay, so who do you want to marry?
I'm gonna try and bother Phoenix. Just
Okay,
ask for
Phoenix,
turns
your
when she
skirt
turns
gets
around.
blown up in the middle of the street.
It's a good thing I'm wearing pants then.
There goes my Marilyn Monroe reference. Ooh.
I'm just.
Is that? I look around and then look towards the house.
Make me a perception.
We should have definitely decided on a queue.
14. I mean, we did say we were checking back, so.
Yeah, you notice him.
Guys, I don't think Nim can get out. Or open a window? I don't know.
He hasn't really tried opening
I know
one,
he
though.
hasn't tried opening a window.
I mean, he can always get out. He can just turn into a spider and crawl out.
Right, I think maybe he wants us to come in. I can still go try to pick the lock, but maybe somebody needs to create a diversion, or maybe Ileana can play her music or something.
Oh yeah, that's worked so well in the past. You can absolutely do that. I could.
Your moment to
create an
shine,
illusion.
then, Ilyana.
Fantastic. Are there a lot of people on the street, Louder?
Yes.
Fuck. Can I find a barrel or something to hop up on?
Yes.
Stairwell? I will do that, and I will call around to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, please lend me your ears.
I will push
Come on.
Phoenix towards the door.
Come over
Now's
here.
your time.
Listen to me play a free concert. Of course, if you want to donate money, that is also fine. And I start playing my lyre, a beautiful, beautiful, hauntingly distracting tune.
Maybe a
Yolder
performance check.
walks into the street and joins the rebel to look at this.
Eliana's decent.
That's
15!
actually pretty decent.
That's the
Best
highest I think I've ever rolled.
Best performance ever.
I will push
Okay.
Phoenix towards the door.
Yes, Phoenix is going to stealthily try to go pick the lock.
You have a +7 to performance and you constantly roll awful. That's hilarious.
Yes, that's the joke. I would also like to include, I will drop the minor illusion above the Ossoul's house, but I would like to include some minor illusions in my performance to captivate the audience.
Okay, so as you start playing, you overhear two people speaking to each other. One of them says to the other, I think this is the same weird-ass girl that tried a comedy routine that wasn't funny at all. Maybe she picked up her singing? And as you start playing, it actually catches quite a tune, and the crowd starts to like it. Although it is extremely hot since it's an afternoon in the middle of freaking summer, and most
Fine.
people are trying to cling to the shadows, the crowd is still better off listening to you in the warm summer wind than walking around doing their chores and/or working. And some of them manage to even reach into their purses and through all the sweat and heat raise themselves up to give you a total sum of 15 silver pieces,
Yay!
which is actually a pretty decent
success!
haul.
It's a success for me, that's for sure.
Okay. So Phoenix, give me a stealth check and a sleight of hand.
Am I able to stealth with advantage because people are distracted?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
also
sure.
put my 6-foot tall body in the way
There you go.
so that I'm kind of covering for her.
19.
Yeah.
And then I'll do sleight of hand. Not with advantage. I think it's 12.
You still hear a faint click as the door opens.
Okay.
that stealth was gonna be a 9 if you didn't have advantage.
Well, that was why I suggested the diversion. I was like, I'll do it with a diversion, though. Because I don't want to get arrested today. Okay, so
I'm
then
waiting by the door.
I slide inside using my super stealth.
I
Nim!
just like as soon as the door starts open, I just grab you through the door, and then I try and grab Grumac, but he's a lot heavier than you, so I just tug on him. I
I'm
guess,
very stealthy. I will also slide in.
and I shut the door. Okay, before I show you guys, I didn't do it.
Oh no. So is the house completely locked? You couldn't get out the windows or anything? The windows don't open either?
Windows open?
Yes. Remember when we were cleaning out the manor and we opened the windows and you gusted the window?
Oh, but like those were our windows. I don't.
Okay.
Never mind. Like, just follow me, and I'm gonna run up the stairs and then go through the door on the right and just this.
Ah! What is that?
I'm guessing Miss Joe Farmer and company.
Somebody did some really nasty work on these ones.
Did you find anything to indicate this is the family we're looking for?
I mean, they could have just done it, and then they just left these corpses in their house. But that would be weird. the beds aren't made. Oh, there's a jewelry box that kind of stood out, had the family seal on it, but it's locked, so I couldn't open it.
Oh, is it?
There's
But it's
nothing
the
in
same
bathroom.
seal that we saw on the scarecrows.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me come see this jewelry box.
All right.
Can I
Follow
check
me.
the bodies and see if I know how long they've been here?
Sure. Make me a medicine check.
Oh, why didn't I think? I know medicine.
10.
That's enough to stabilize them.
A couple of days.
Is there anything else I'm missing in this room as I scan around?
Probably not.
All right, we're in the bedroom with a jewelry box.
What kind of wounds did these things sustain?
I mean, they're deboned, so a lot of knife cuts, as in they're physically ripped open from skull to toe, and their entire skeleton has been removed.
I don't know why,
only
when you
thing
first
lying
described
there-
it, I was picturing it as like a magical bone remover. Yeah, that sounds freaking terrible.
Yeah. It's not like in the Harry Potter flappy arm. It is as you've carved open an entire corpse, put their intestines to the side, and deboned around the bones to get the skeleton out.
Yeah, I was definitely picturing
Yum.
the Harry Potter version of boneless.
No, that's PG-13
I
stuff.
wasn't.
It looks like someone had a real bone to pick with them.
And unfortunately, nobody was in the room to hear that amazing pun.
I said it to myself. Thank you.
I was there.
Louder was there. Louder's the flies. Okay, this is the jewelry box. Here you go, jewelry box. It's got a lock on it.
I will try to open it. Hang on.
Hopefully you roll better than last time.
13?
Comes open.
Okay, what is inside?
It holds a pearl necklace and a small pouch of gold.
Is there anything cool?
I mean, like jewelry and money, but I was hoping for something that might, I don't know, give us a little more information about, I don't know, the scarecrows, or I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for, Nim.
Yeah, me neither. I was just hoping for something cool, I guess. I'll take the money if you don't want it.
No, I'll take it. It's fine. Okay, I take the money and the necklace. And how big is the box?
Roughly this size.
Can I take the box and like put it in my backpack?
Yeah, sure.
Because I want to show
Backpack.
Hjalder the sigil. All right. Well, is there anything else you think I should see? We might
I
possibly.
don't know, I was mostly looking for a key, so I might have missed some stuff. You guys
Okay.
have to help me.
Was there a basement to this house?
No.
So Phoenix is gonna look around the house, I guess, looking for any signs of like forced entry or I don't know, like criminally stuff. Anything that seems out of place or I don't know. And that is like in regards to both the scarecrows and the murder or whatever.
Make me an investigation.
What if those scarecrows
Nope.
actually had the
It's
souls
a
of the people inside of them?
3. How many scarecrows? There were 5 though, right?
I mean, there could be more than one corpse somewhere.
It's not a bad theory.
Were there bones inside those scarecrows? I can't remember.
I don't remember bone scarecrows. I feel like I would remember.
I don't think
bones.
they had bones. I thought Hjalder looked at them for a very long time.
Should we try and drag Hjalder in here?
Yeah, but that's
We
why
should get out of here,
I think we should get out of here too.
Should we try and make some sort of deal where we'll investigate this place without putting ourselves in danger of getting arrested?
I think if we inform the Emerald Enclave of what we've found, they might be able to take over from here. Or we can confront this farmer and see if he hasn't done in with his wife.
Well, let's just leave the front door open so that the police might investigate.
Just a crack, though. We don't want it to look too obvious.
I would rather we slide out a side window or something.
Right. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go down the stairs and try to find a side window that I can open.
There's only it's like a row house, so it's either the front or the back that you can get out of.
I'll look out the back. Is there a door in the back?
Going through the dining room, you end up in the kitchen. There's a door in the kitchen and a window.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
Is the window locked?
No. There's like
What
a like a hinge that you can just simply click out.
But is it open?
It's openable from the inside.
Okay. What about the front window? I'm gonna run up there just real quick to
Same
see
thing.
if any of those. So the place was completely locked from the inside, as far as I
Yes.
could tell.
Yes.
Like there's not like a window left unlocked because
No.
someone slid out and just shut it. Okay. So somebody that did this, somebody who did this, had the means to get in and out.
Well, I don't think we should go out a window because then we'd be leaving it unlocked. We should probably just go out the door.
Maybe
Let's go out the
Just-
back door then.
deboned each other.
I don't think that's possible. However,
It's
I've seen strange things.
Maybe a perception check.
Who's doing that? Am I doing that?
23.
Grumac is.
Rumak's doing that.
The only thing that catches your eye that's out of place in the kitchen is a pamphlet for caskets.
Well,
I
did you
forgot to
see
check the
this?
phone, by the way, I feel I should mention to you guys.
I found this pamphlet.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Who makes them?
Ooh.
Can you see?
Wait, let me see. Are there any sales?
What does the pamphlet say?
It is English word.
Hold for
It
translation.
It's a quotation for one casket on one side, and the name of Nellian the Undertaker out of the City of the Dead on the other.
The plot thickens. Let's try to
Why?
get out of here. Get with the group.
Also, what's happening?
Perhaps this Nellian will have an idea of why some caskets were ordered.
Or maybe he'll know why there's a pamphlet in here.
That too. Well, let's try to sneak out the back door. Does that seem like a good plan?
It's definitely a plan.
Phoenix?
Yes, you need me to try to unlock it.
Please.
Oh.
Comes open.
Clicky clacky.
I kind of open it very slowly and kind of like peek out to like see if anybody's around.
It comes out on the back alley, and it's not very populated right now.
Okay, guys, come on, we should probably go right now.
Indeed.
Wow, we sure did a good job cleaning up that house. For people who own it, who told us to clean it. Good job, guys.
All right, come on, let's go back and find our friends.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and on that bombshell, we'll see you next week.
Hey, how much gold did I get?
Bow,
I had time to mention I could have just
15.
bounced into the place.
15 gold? Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, you can bamf into places?
Yeah, I can bamf 30 feet as long as I can see the spot I'm bamfing to.
Okay, so a quick intro into next week. As you guys run up to the streets, the only person that you see is Eliana.
Wait.
Hjalder is nowhere to be found.
What the fuck? Where did I go? Oh my god. This is Hjalder, and I'm gonna need you to pay for extra content.
Okay, so you guys are in. What's the? You seriously have a refrigerator next to your desk?
Well,
She's in the kitchen.
She's in the kitchen.
I want a
Is that not
refrigerator
evident
next
from
to my desk.
behind me that I'm in a kitchen?
Then,
Oh
Louder.
yes, but not within like frickin' arm's reach of food.
I have a tiny house. So.
Okay, grab your laptop and go sit downstairs. You'll have the same thing.